Hi everyone. I'm not sure if this is going to be a brilliant video or not. I haven't really got the right setup for it, but I've had a number of people that have asked, how do you download the new Football Manager 2024 transfer window update so that you've got all of the new players following the summer transfer window? And I'm hoping that I can go somewhat to show you what that might look like. So the first thing you're going to want to do, as always, is to get yourself over into desktop mode. So if you find, just switch to desktop mode. Well, it seems to be running a little bit slow at the moment than I'd like it to. There you go, get there eventually. Once in desktop mode, there are lots and lots of places that you can download the update from. I've always used Sort It Outside just to find it the most straightforward to use. So that's the one I'm going to show you how to use, and then I'll show you how to locate where the editor data file, etc. needs to go, because that's the bit that, if I'm honest with you, is the most confusing. And I've just recently searched it. So you're going to, no, go away, update. You're going to want to search for Football Manager 24 update. And then, like I said, there are loads of different places. I always just use Sort It Outside. Once in it, you'll see that if you scroll, that's what you're looking for to be able to download. I've already downloaded it. It takes a minute and a half or something like that. And then I'll show you where it's going to go. So if you go down into Dolphin, your file explorer, you'll see that in your downloads, you will now have this folder here. You're going to need to extract it, and once extracted, you will get this one, Football Manager 2024. And inside there, you've got all of the new editor data that you're looking for. Okay, I'm going to come over here, and this is where it can be quite tricky. So on this side of it, I'm going to go to Home. It would have helped if I'd have clicked it. I'm going to go on to Home. And then from Home, you've got all of these options. You're going to click Deck. And then you need to make sure that you've got hidden files shown. I'm not going to show you how to do that, but it's quite straightforward. You're then going to go into .local. And you're going to go into Share. And then you are going to look for Steam. And then steamapps, compatdata, and it is this one here that you are looking for. It's normally called 2252570. Now it could be any of these. These are all of your different games, etc. It is normally this file here. This is the one you're going to want to look for. It shouldn't be named anything else, but if it is, you're just unfortunately going to have to browse through all of your folders. Inside this, you're going to click into PFX. This PFX, Drive C, Users, steamuser, and then not my documents. That's the mistake I've made before. You're going to go into Documents. You will find Sports Interactive there, Football Manager, Editor Data, and then you will just right-click to copy all of those files in. So go back here if you're not. Go to your downloads, go into there, copy all of those files, including the optional dynamic data and optional file, and then right click to copy in there. Once you've done that, you will have successfully updated to the new Football Manager update. I'll show you what that looks like by returning to gaming mode really quickly. And then you'll see, once I've loaded the game, that the update has happened. Okay, so I'm just launching the game now. It's just loading. If you've never played Football Manager 24 on the Steam Deck before, it's actually really easy to use. I actually think I now prefer it to using my laptop. My laptop's a bit old, gets quite hot. My Steam Deck runs it much quicker. I can have far more leagues on there than I could on my old laptop. It's just quite a pleasant experience. I didn't think I would say that I'm not a big fan of the mobile version on the mobile phone. I think it's because the Steam Deck is that little bit bigger. It doesn't feel like you're using it on a mobile device as such. It's actually quite a nice experience. I'm just going to load mine so I can show you the players. But if you were to click Start New Game and Career, you'll see if you go onto the update that all of those files are there now highlighted, and you just press confirm. What's worth noting is that when it comes to the game, you're going to have to just play original mode. Real world mode doesn't work at the moment. For my sins, I'm a Newcastle fan, and you'll see I've already made some signings, but players like Voltamada and Joran Visser, etc. are already there in the team. Aaron Ramsdale's in goal. Voltamada's leading the goal scoring for me. But yeah, that's it. It's that simple. Once they're there, all of the updated players are now in my team. Thanks, guys. I'll try and make a better video if this is a bit too blurry.